welcome to Front Page Review on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Today is the 31st day, of course, the last day. Yes. Thank God we are alive, oh man. Thank God Almighty, we are alive. But check the time now. You see, it's 7:02 a.m. Alright? Yes. This is VOP FM, the proud VOP 90.3 FM. My name is Jude Ikami Jude, and I'm here because you're there. All right, I am set to give you all of the headlines that you need today. Yes, before you set out this morning. And when I'm done dishing out the headlines, as usual, Rufai Husseini will join me. And when I'm done with him, Barista Darlington Agumo will also be with me this beautiful morning to look at these headlines together back to back. Everyone, I hope you're ready. Yes, let's take a walk. And of course, we will punch it this morning. And when I say punch it, I'm talking about Punch newspaper. Aviation Ministry rejects move to transfer NSIB to SGF's office. ADC clears Obi El-Rufai to remain in Labour Party and SDP. ADC clears Obi El-Rufai to remain in LP and SDP. We'll get to find out what all of that is about. Federal government attracts $794.49 million CNG investments in 2 months, according to a report. Labour Party factions clash over rumored attempt to overthrow Tinubu's government. Labour Party factions clash over rumored attempt to overthrow Tinubu's government. Economic reforms slashed NOT's debt by 42%. According to federal government. And then federal government eyes 796 billion naira annually from 5% petrol surcharge. Federal government eyes 796 billion naira annually from 5% petrol surcharge. To some of the top stories now. Varsity students to face drug tests, says Education Minister. Reps probe Nigerian minors abuse claim in CAR. And then Port Harcourt refinery not for sale, NNPCL. UTME fraud, JAM prosecutes 110 in 5 years. Patients groan as nurses strike grounds hospitals nationwide. Patients groan as nurses strike grounds hospitals nationwide. And then to some of the stories now. Woman arrested for killing and selling pregnant Anambra nurses' body parts. Woman arrested for killing and selling pregnant Anambra nurses' body parts. Oh God, in the last days. Labour Party factions clash over rumored attempt to overthrow Tinubu government. APC throws Ekiti race open. Ex-commissioner knocks Oyebanji's endorsements. Abiodun welcomes ex-PDP chair, others to Ogun APC. Adeleke warns IBEDC ahead of Osun power regulatory takeoff. And then let's look at some Metro stories now, courtesy Punch newspaper. 3 suspected kidnappers killed in Oyo. Man arrested for dumping refuse on Lagos Road median. And then motorists lament Yenagoa's poor road network. Road users groan over dilapidated Benin Warri Road. Manhunt begins for killers of Anambra businessman despite paying ransom. NAPTIP rescues 170 trafficked persons in Borno. Midnight accident claims female passenger in Ogun. Truck crash causes gridlock on Shagamu Benin Expressway. Woman arrested for killing, selling pregnant Anambra nurses' body parts. Up next is the Nation newspaper, everyone. Check your time, 7:07 a.m. Digital platform revolutionizes aid for female businesswomen. It's something you might want to grab and read. Then data firm gets recognition for driving transformation and others. NCC boss made 6 result-oriented reforms in telecom sector. Nurses strike ground hospitals in states. From frailty to strength, Tinubu administration social investment deepest in North. And then to the biggest one here, courtesy the Nation newspaper, Tinubu's performance impressive in key areas, says North leaders. Agony as nurses, midwives strike enters second day. That is day 2. I've now moved on to the Sun newspaper. Okay, everyone follow me up. The Sun is next. Agony as nurses, midwives strike enters second day. Our target under Tinubu's administration is to attain food security, says Kashim Shettima, Vice President. No more briefcase farmers as federal government launches farmers data audit. All right, let's see now. Refinery is not for sale. NNPC GCEO is the one speaking. Refinery is not for sale. Ohaneze denies warning P2B against 2027 bid. Tinubu deserves continuity beyond 2027, says Fadola. Ohaneze denies warning Peter Obi against 2027 bid. And then 2027 APC no vacant comment on democratic and arrogant, says ADC. APC no vacancy comment, very undemocratic and arrogant, says ADC. And then, can PDP walk the talk on party discipline? I don't think so. I can answer this one myself. I don't think so. But it's a big question this morning, courtesy the Sun newspaper. Can PDP walk the talk on party discipline? Somebody will say they would have started with Wike years ago or months ago. At least 2 years ago or 3 years ago, they would have started with Wike. Let's move on. Obi not guaranteed 2027 Labour Party ticket. North backs Tinubu's 2027 re-election bid. Arewa think tank. There's something going on. North backs Tinubu's 2027 re-election bid. Arewa think tank as the one speaking here. Then Tinubu meets Kwankwanto's ally amidst defection speculations. Alright? Okay. Everyone, Vanguard newspaper is next. I now have Vanguard newspaper before me now, and of course it's got plenty of headlines. But check your time now, 7:11. Okay, on coalition, presidency, ex-ADC chairman Baker over alleged ministerial bribe offer. Alleged $1.4 million fraud. Court refuses a Judua fresh bail application. Operating Port Harcourt refinery ahead of full turnaround, ill-informed, NNPCL speaking. And then, serial defections, how would Atiku be remembered in Nigerian politics? It's the right of here anyway. Anambra Showdown 2025. Candidates take battle to grassroots. Cholera still endemic in Nigeria, according to UNICEF. Nigeria spends 146 billion naira to import motorcycles in first quarter 2025. Nigeria spends 146 billion naira to import motorcycles in first quarter 2025. And then Shippers Council targets reduction in cargo dwell and vessel turnaround time at ports. Presidency dismisses SADC chairman's claim of 3 ministerial slots offer. On coalition, presidency, ex-ADC chairman, Beaker over alleged ministerial bribe offer. Operating Port Harcourt refinery ahead of full turnaround, ill-informed, NNPCL speaking. Obasikiru Adetona, who will be the next Awujale of Ijebuland? Oyefolu Ojediji. Okay, sorry. Anambra Showdown 2025. Candidates take battle to grassroots. That's what we see here. Yeah. And then presidency dismisses ex-ADC chairman's claim of 3 ministerial slots offer. ADC coalition is not more than 13 people. Tinubu's aide speaking. Okay. ADC coalition is not more than 13 people. Tinubu's aide speaking. Not more than 13 people. I remember when they said there are just 2 people tweeting in one room for Labour Party. Just 2 or 3 guys just tweeting, engaging social media for Peter Obi. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. Elections below par. ADC, Obedience, APC, CAN reacts to INEC's verdict on LG poll. 2027, PDP in talks with Peter Obi for major return. Rufai is speaking. PDP in talks with Peter Obi for major return, says Rufai. And then let's see, Nigeria spends 146 billion naira to import motorcycles in first quarter 2025. NNPCL rules out sale of Port Harcourt refinery. That's what it is. 8 buildings collapsed after heavy downpour in Maiduguri. On nurses strike, which will be the last one here for me. Nurses strike. Hospitals reject patients for admission. And from Vanguard, I want to touch on some stories courtesy Guardian, the Guardian newspaper. Just few here. NNPCL backpedals, rules out sale of Port Harcourt refinery. Suspended school feeding initiative leaves 9 million puppies and 250,000 jobs very stranded. Nurses begin warning strike over poor conditions, leave patients stranded. Tinubu admitted to ending ASU strike. All this, Alausa declares. And then, let's see, the scandal of Nigeria's National Health Act 2014 is another one. Oshun 2026, Oyetola dismisses PDP's allegation of plan to rig polls. Alia dissolves cabinet, appoints Ataga as new COS. The chief of staff, right? It's okay. Defection looms as Kwankwanso's ally, Jibrin, visits Tinubu behind closed doors. Abbas demands permanent UNSC seat for Africa. Okay? INEC decries lack of clear ideology in party politics. Let's leave here now. Let's leave here, everyone, and get to Daily Post. Plenty of headlines here. Huge one at that. Let's check them out. Peter Obi is not a card-carrying member of our party, says ADC. One will want to wonder what's going on. What's going on with ADC? He's not a card-carrying member of the ADC, okay? So is it that the party is ruling out some opportunities, or what's going on already? And some persons will still tell you, well, this guy is coming back to PDP. Watch and see. Well, Ali Modov Sheriff was the one who said it first, and some other persons are echoing it. Barista Darlington Agumo will join me and we'll look at this together this morning. NNPCL reveals decision not to sell Port Harcourt refinery. Benue IDPs block highway, demand return to ancestral homes. Tinubu appoints Olumode Adeyemi as Federal Fire Service boss. And then on complaints now, Abia government sets up committee to review 5,300 new teachers postings. Ex-Lagos lawmaker Akonde is dead. To Kwara State now, Nurses Midwives Association join nationwide warning strike. Vaccination community engagement key to child survival, according to experts. Vaccination community engagement key to child survival, says experts. CAS charges 30 new helicopter pilots on integrity and commitment. Tinubu appoints governing council principal officers for Federal University in Ogoniland. More to go. Tinubu deserves second term like Buhari, says presidency. 2027, Peter Obi under PDP will defeat any candidate in the north, says Professor Jerry Ghana. I told you. PDP, an attempt shell, sinking ship. Governor Abiodun welcomes Akinlade, others to APC. Hardship in Nigeria. Tinubu needs to leave Aso Rock. Stop listening to governors. ADC spokesman. Hardship in Nigeria. Tinubu needs to leave Aso Rock and stop listening to governors. Okay. Idato killings, Uzodinma's silence, condemnable. Act of high negligence, says PDP. Uzodinma's silence is very condemnable. Very, very condemnable. It's an act of high negligence, according to PDP. And then the last one here, presidency, not family inheritance. You must reapply in 2027. ADC tells APC. Presidency, not family inheritance. You must apply. You must reapply in 2027. This is ADC telling APC. Finally here, 2027, Peter Obi under PDP will defeat any candidate in the north. Plenty questions for Barista Darlington Agumo this morning. Everyone, let's check up Daily Trust already. Nurses strike, patients stranded at hospitals nationwide. And now, money gifted to Super Falcons can pay 16,000 doctors and 66,000 teachers and even others. 16,000 doctors, 66,000 teachers. Oh, it's okay. And the voice of my chairman, they'll say, we don't run a charity organization. We don't run a charity organization. Ex-UOB Assembly candidates deny defections to APC, reaffirms loyalty to the People's Democratic Party. Okay, just 4 more to go here, and then we join Rufai. Okay, is President Tinubu shortchanging the North? Why indigenship bill was withdrawn? Benue governor sacks chief of staff and commissioners. Remi Tinubu's 1 billion naira not for food. Government official tells protesting IDPs. Remi Tinubu's 1 billion naira not for food. Government officials tells protesting IDPs. We are Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Everyone, let's get to join Rufai Oseni at this time to get his analysis on some of these stories. Let's go now.
Right, some stories making the rounds. See, truth has to be said. I know politicians talk for the sake of politics, but we must have to stand firm and say it the way it is for the sake of our country. Governor Obasanjo saying that he doesn't think that any governor will oppose Tinubu. He doesn't see any governor that will oppose Tinubu. Truth has to be said. Does he know the minds of all the governors? And secondly, he's saying because what President Tinubu has done for the government. What has he done for the governors? Is it not the same savings from subsidy that is now putting into federal allocation, and not even from subsidy, because of foreign currency devaluation? That's why the money looks higher. So it's not that President Tinubu did anything. I commend Governor Obasanjo for all he has done to bring peace to Kaduna State, but I disagree with him. And this idea that a lot of people have, and they think, oh, governors will determine who will emerge in the state. No, that's not the case. It must constantly be about fairness and the will of the people. And we have seen that the will of the people is more than the will of governors. Wasn't Okowa a running mate to Atiku Abubakar? Didn't he lose in his state? Didn't Obi beat him in his state? So these are the issues. So he is saying that he doesn't see any governor. No, please. I'm not speaking for politics, but it's best he speaks for himself.
Okay.
He doesn't know the mindset of other governors. So we have to be able to state that empirically and be able to call governors out when they say what is not right. I like Governor Obasanjo a lot, but on this, I disagree. Fashola is speaking up, former governor of Lagos, that preservation of Lagos' rich history is good. He made the call on Tuesday at the public presentation of Discover Lagos, a history puzzle. He was referencing record preserved at the University of Glasgow and underscored the significance of proper documentation. So he cited the case of Dr. Ladipo Oluwole, a Nigerian studied at the University of Glasgow between 1930 and 1918, returned to Nigeria to become first medical officer of health in Lagos Colony. He pioneered health services, drawing attention to a street named after Oluwole in Ikeja. He said those of us who drive through such a street, Ladipo Oluwole, will probably now understand and contextualize the contribution of such a man, why it was considered such an high honor to name him. So, truth has to be said. This changing of names in a bid to be able to hurt people is also a way to take away the history. For instance, you can't talk about the history of an era in the life of that Bagada area without talking about what Charlie Boy did or Charlie Boy was there. I mean, is it that Charlie Boy never existed? He existed. Is it that Charlie Boy never impacted the area? He impacted the area. At a point in this country, Charlie Boy's show was one of the most watched shows. So how do we preserve memory for generation yet unborn? So please, it's also a way to be able to preserve memory. And doing it for political contingency is something that will not augur well for all of us. And we should be careful. We should not do it because it favors us. Yeah, we can change things. We can do this, we can do that because it favors you. It favors you today. What if it doesn't favor you tomorrow? What if people now come and change the name of the street that you have also renamed? How would you feel about it? Or try to change what people popularly have known? Because look at some parts of Lagos. It's yours, for instance. Some streets too. People are trying to change the names. Let's be careful. Let's not sow hatred and division in the name of politics. Politicians will come and they will go. The capacity to stand tall is what we should look at. Let's not sow hatred. Let's not sow division in the name of political benefits. IMF has a new forecast, 0.4 percentage points from 3.0% for forecast of IMF for April this month. And they are saying that growth is going to be upgraded to 3.4, which is good, yes, which is a good growth environment. But we're having countries like Ivory Coast growing to about 6 point something percent. These are things we should look at. How can our economy grow big time? The CBN has reiterated that Central Bank of Nigeria has reiterated that the early exit package implemented was entirely voluntary and not intended to destabilize Northerners working at the Apex Bank, because some people in the North are saying that it was targeted as them. Speaking on governance and economy, Abdullahi said that the bank was congested at the headquarters in Abuja and had made offer to anyone interested in the exiting, but with a substantial package. So if people decided to take substantial package, it wasn't directed at anybody. As speaking about Ivory Coast, we're going to talk about some African story. See what is happening today. It's a very sad one. Look at what is happening today. In 2020, Alassane Ouattara had picked Don Coulibaly as his successor. Coulibaly died. He had a heart problem. He went for a meeting that day. He was hale and healthy when he entered the meeting. During the meeting, he started coughing. Then he died. Because of that, Alassane Ouattara had to extend himself and still run. Many years after, there was a contention between using Hamid Bakayoko. Hamid Bakayoko too also died of cancer. Because of that, Alassane Ouattara is perpetuating himself in power. Why will an African leader choose to continue to run and be president in a country after close to 16 years, at the age of so many years, because he can't find a successor? Is it for him alone? Is Ivory Coast for Alassane Ouattara? And you see, if we don't tell this truth, we don't move forward. And that's why we need to call out African leaders that do things like that. Because they will never make society move forward. They will stifle growth and prospect of society. There's no development, there's no peace. And that's the way we live our lives. And society cannot move forward that way. So, please, we should never allow for any Nigerian leader to now say they want to do third term. We should condemn it. And that's why there was a collective condemnation of Olusegun Obasanjo when he was talking about third term. Saoko Chukwu, a former speaker in Abia State and deputy governor to Ikpeazu, visited Alex Oti in his country home, Isialangwa. And he was saying that the motive behind that visit, he needed to convey his personal feelings about the achievement of the governor, who he said he has done very well by all standards. This is quite instructive, because I remember when I visited Abia and I reported some of the things I saw on ground that Alex Oti was doing. People from the Ikpeazu camp started attacking, and they said no, that there are many things that Alex Oti has left undone. And I also took some of their concerns to him. So the truth is, we have seen it now, that people from the Ikpeazu camp are going to visit Alex Oti. The National Security Advisor is saying that insecurity is improved. Things are getting better as regards the plight of people and security. I do not think so. There's still a lot of killing. Look at the case that happened a couple of days ago in Zamfara. where people were kidnapped. They asked for ransom for 1 million naira. They couldn't provide the ransom, and because they couldn't provide the ransom, they were killed. In fact, they left some others that were freed to watch how they were butchering and hurting the people that couldn't provide money for ransom. So you can see the way things are in this country. It's very sad. On health this morning, please reduce salt intake. Salt intake in your food, in your pastry. There are many of you that if you have not put seasoning, you are not thinking you are eating food. All of those things what cause BP, lead to diabetes, because anywhere salt goes, water follows. So there's something in the Vanguard talking about salt intake. We should be able to watch it and watch it well. Obi is not guaranteed 2027 LP tickets. That he has equal claim. That's what the factional secretary is saying. Anyway, I'm not surprised. Because the factional secretary will also say that Obi is not guaranteed ticket because they are loggerheads now.
Okay.
And things are not well in the Labour Party. It has to be said, Benjamin Kalu has dropped an leadership bill asking to ensure the rights of residents. The proposed bill was sponsored by some lawmakers. It was in favor of, to redefine and broaden the criteria of recognizing individuals as an indigene in the country. They were saying they should amend Section 318 of 1999 Constitution to promote inclusivity. Under this, a Nigerian citizen will be considered an indigene of a state if they were either born in that state and have lived there continuously for at least 10 years. And if they are not born there but have resided in the LG area for a period of within 10 consecutive years, can show evidence of tax payment over that period. But this bill has also been set aside. These are some conversations about the bill. And see, Foundation for Investigative Journalism, FIG, a man that works in Foundation for Investigative Journalism, has written a very interesting report where he talked about the fact that BVN and NIM are still sold online. In fact, this man, Timileyin Akomeje, said that you can get it. He bought 4 for just 560 naira. He says, out of curiosity, he began to search for other websites offering BVN of verification. He didn't expect to find much after the Express Verify scandal, but he found nimprint.com that offers a list of services which he claims verify NIN using phone numbers. He promises BVN searches by name. So he sought and he went through it. We'd like to call the data privacy organizations that please do what is right. Today, this morning, I want us to start a conversation on rice. The price of rice is beginning to go up in some areas again. All right? Mm-hmm. How much is the price of rice in your area? And these are questions we should be able to ask so that we know how much people are suffering. And please, because we are a family radio station right here on VOP, if you have rice you want to share, bring it to the studio. We can share it for people.
Of course.
Because a lot of families are suffering.
Of course.
A lot of families are suffering. In fact, I'm going to tell you a very interesting story I heard of somebody that worked in government and level 14 officer. By the time she retired around 2018, when they paid her pension was just less than, was about 5 million. She gets 33,000 naira every month. And she has kids in university. How does a level 14 officer that worked in the state house in Abuja be getting 33,000 naira every month? And that's the suffering that a lot of people are going through in Nigeria as we speak today. And that's why we constantly complain about lack of the equality in society that affects a lot of people. And that's why you see we have VOP here to be able to bring us a clarion call on the plights of people. Nurses are threatening that they're going to be going on strike. All right?
Strike already.
Nurses are threatening. They are saying things are not well with them. NMPC, Senate is giving NMPCL 3 weeks to respond over the 210 trillion query. Government abducts and kill, uh, a fish entrepreneur. The same man that was talking about giving a very dark man fish. You know, the government was said to have stormed his residence in an ash-colored leg, shot him in the leg, and fled with him in his own navy blue Corolla. And it is a sad one. You can see the man's offense is that he's just selling fish.
It's a sad one.
And you can see how people
Thank you, Rufai.
are being killed in parts of the southeast and everywhere.
Thank you so much.
Insecurity is a scourge we must all fight. Very sad one.
Thank you so much, Rufai Yuseni. Thank you indeed. I appreciate you. Everyone, this is Voice of the People 90.3 FM. At this time, let's have a conversation with Barista Darlington Agumo. Yes, this time. Hello, good morning to you and welcome. Can you hear me? Good morning to you, sire. Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Can you hear me now? Good morning to you.
Hello.
Yes. Good to have you join us. Can you hear me? Uh-oh.
Customer.
I think we're having some network issues right now, connecting with Barista Darlington Agumo. But then we will connect with him as quickly as possible so we can have a discussion with him, okay? Everyone. Like I said, YouTube was streaming, all right? On all of our social media platforms was streaming. But I'd like you to join me on YouTube. Yeah, YouTube is... VOP 90.3 FM. Okay? VOP 90.3 FM. And then our WhatsApp number is also there. Yeah, WhatsApp is open for
Hello.
conversation. Can you hear me, Barista Darlington Agumo?
Hello.
Can you hear me this morning?
Hello.
I can hear you. Barista, can you hear me?
He came me today himself. How are you?
I bring you good greetings this morning.
Where is the good news?
Yeah. I said I bring you good greetings.
Okay, yeah, I welcome your greetings.
Don't let me.
I hope it does not come with bad news.
No. It doesn't. It doesn't come with bad news. Let's dive straight to the matter, Barrister.
Yes.
The newly formed ADC has clarified that Peter Obi and Kaduna State Governor, former Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai, have been exempted from defecting from their current political platforms ahead of the 2027 polls. People have been asking, what's the meaning of this? Exempted? How? They shouldn't leave. Is there a plot? Is there an agenda? They shouldn't leave. They should just remain there. What's the meaning? Maybe, Barrister, I don't know. Maybe you understand this better. You would throw light on it.
It came me today. This is what indecision can cause. When you are undecided on what you want, friends and foe will exploit it to confuse you. Where the two persons involved here said that they are waiting for their members to finish their electoral processes, both in SDP and Labour Party. It can be true. I want to ask you, were you not here when SDP expelled El-Rufai for 30 years? That means his children may continue that expel. 30 years plus over 60 years of El-Rufai. Is it not 90-something years? Will he be around to continue to suffer the expel? All these things are what indecision can cause. As for P2B in Labour Party, please, is P2B playing any role in Labour Party today? Which member is he waiting for the electoral processes to be completed before they can leave? Is it the same members who use his name to gain victory at the polls that have defected to APC? Is Peter B still working for them? I mean, look at it yourself now. They are using it to cover what they are losing here. Look, if they continue to be prevaricating, I am telling you, somebody may enter to occupy those positions. Quote me. Somebody will say, okay, since there is no candidate in these places, I am throwing my hat in. By that time, confusion will not be multiplied.
Barista Darlington, let's look at it critically. The clarification followed a stern warning issued on Tuesday by David Mark, the interim national chairman of ADC, who insisted that the party under his watch will brook no form of anti-party activities or indiscipline. While addressing the members of the party in Abuja, he declared that there will be zero tolerance for anti-party activities and any form of indiscipline. In his words, he now said, you are either in ADC or not in ADC. No midway in this business. And those not with us, we will not carry them along. Is that why he's saying that El-Rufai and Obi remains in their political parties, that is the LP and the SDP? Is that why he's saying that?
The warning is for the one is for Nyesom Wike and Tinubu not to bring that their shenanigans into ADC. That warning is for specifically these two people and what they have been doing in all the opposition parties. Remember that Nwosu just revealed how he was being induced with the money and ministerial appointments. You can imagine. The man even said that it is in all the 36 states. Of course, the money is there. Somebody should be asking. The money that Tinubu is using to scatter the opposition, where is it coming from? Is this his own pocket? I have said it here that, look, every couple Tinubu is going to spend in this election that is coming, it can never be his own. I challenge anybody to tell me otherwise, because the money is there. It can't be today. Look at how much that we are looking for in an MPC. 210 trillion. Who is the Minister of Petroleum today? You think that man will answer the National Assembly? You are wasting your time. The man did not even deny you. He only said that the money was misplaced or something. Yeah, he didn't say that the money is misplaced. He just said that it is misplaced. Okay, where did you misplace it? He didn't tell us. So the money is here to cause damage in our democracy. All the institutions have been compromised.
Barrister, let's look deep into it. This situation here is dicey because if Obi and El-Rufai would leave their political party formally, openly, and join the ADC, it means they can return back to their parties almost immediately. And that's what this man is saying. Leave your party and come and join the ADC. Now, if they get to ADC and ADC doesn't give them the platform to do whatever they want to do, like Peter Obi, for instance, if ADC doesn't give him the platform to do what he wants to do, and then he's just left his party, what happens?
That is the decision now. They are not sure. But in that of El-Rufai, it is not a done deal. It's certain. SDP said they don't want him. They were very, very clear about it. And El-Rufai cannot force himself on them. That is the truth. All the people that we are banking on Buhari, now that Buhari is no more, they are going to become political casualties. I am very sure that if Buhari were to be alive, they wouldn't have done that, because everything El-Rufai did, Buhari got his nod for it. Even the people that left CPC now, they wouldn't have done that if Buhari were to be alive. So there will be more casualties. That's the truth. Now, on Labour Party, in fact, I sympathize with Obi, seriously, because this thing is leading to confusion.
Serious confusion. Serious confusion.
Yes. Yes. When some of us were saying it initially, they were attacking us right, left, and center. They didn't understand what we are saying. Take a decision. As for today, the safest place for Obi to go is this SDP, because it has not been interfered by APC. It has not been interfered so far. But look at what people are telling him. Unfortunately, we don't have independent candidates. We don't. So what are you now telling him? Go to SDP, go to PDP, or you go back to Labour Party. Meanwhile, both PDP and Labour Party, there is no road there for Obi. No road. A wicket is still there. All the National Working Committee people in PDP, they are in his pocket. The secretary in his pocket, the chairman in his pocket. So who will Obi work with in PDP? It's not enough to pull him out of ADC and promise him ticket. Will he fly? Will we allow him? We in Labour Party, you have an illegal chairman, Abure, who is being backed by INEC and the APC to remain there. So will Obi work with such a person? What happened to litigation? Because even if he wins, somebody will go to court and say, look, this chairman, according to the ruling of the Supreme Court, was illegal. So anything he did in office was null and void. He can't be cheated. What will Obi do at that time? What will he do? You can see the booby trap. All because of indecision.
Barrister, let me ask you. If you have the opportunity of meeting with a Peter Obi today, what would you tell him to do? What would you advise him to do?
It can't be cheated. If you don't take a risk in any venture of this nature, you don't succeed. Seriously. Peter Obi is looking for where you don't think of such a thing until you enter, put your heart in the ring. I have told you, the problem he has now is indecision. If I see him today, I say, my brother, you have seen the handwriting on the wall.
Barrister,
you started this discussion.
Indecision, maybe because of Atiku's body language. How about that?
Hold on.
Okay.
It can't be treated. Hold on. Which body language that Atiku that has been eroding and paying the bills in ADC is saying, come, let us do this thing together. Whichever way it goes, Peter Obi, you have nothing to lose in ADC if you work with Atiku. If you go to PDP today, who will he work with? Who is that person that will be his vice in the north or even in the south? Who is that person that will give him victory? Who? Tell me. Already his vice in the other attempt he made is now taking the shot at the Labour Party. If Peter Obi goes back there today, is he going to drag the position with Dati Ahmed? Meanwhile, his senior brother, Hakim Baba, is telling you that the Northern Consultative Forum are backing ADC.
Okay.
You can see, yes, they say not. And you cannot discountenance the voice of Hakim Baba Ahmed in the north. You can't. This was the political advisor of Tinubu who resigned. So I was expecting to be by now to be making inroad in the north, talking with their leaders, giving them assurances that look, things have changed. Now that the Babangida have written a book telling you that the Igbos did not carry any coup to dismember Nigeria, I think we can work together. Political brickmanship. This is why I expect it to play a big role. Take advantage of the disunity now between the southwest and the north. Oh my God. In fact, this thing is waiting for Peter Obi to peak. But he's not making that effort. He's still listening to obedience.
So it means if Peter Obi decides today he's gonna become a VP to Atiku, whether he likes it or not, that's the body language I'm talking about. That's what Obi is seeing, and he doesn't want to go there. And that's why you hear.
What does he want to hold on? What does he want to do? It can't be treated. What does he want to do?
That's
now?
why I said it's very dicey. Very, very dicey situation.
He's the one making it difficult. He's the one. He can't be treated. He's the one making it difficult. Because from all indications now, where will he go to? Is he going to wait until the 11th hour? Where it will be very difficult to go to any party. Why can't he start now to build these building blocks? Take a decision. What is he waiting for? That's the issue. What is he waiting for? By now, he should have taken a stand. Who to work with?
ADC
all this thing that he's waiting for, he's creating more work, more problem. More problem to his ambition.
ADC chairman is saying if you cannot cross over to ADC now, then remain in your party. Just remain there. Remain there.
Why is this saying so? Because those people who are supposed to have come in, they are still waiting. What are they waiting for? It can't be treated. What are they waiting for? Do you know that if this thing continue, it will get to a point, P2B may not even know where to go to. Can't you see it? That is the reason why everybody is talking to him, telling him, go, don't go, don't go. I mean, this kind of thing, it can bring confusion. I was expecting P2B to have taken a stand and begin to now plan his next move. Begin to talk to Obedient. Look, the handwriting is on the wall already. But telling me that Obedient said that they will not go with him if he does not become president. What kind of thing is that? Somebody must be vice to somebody now. It can't be today. Somebody must be vice to somebody. Article is being vilified because the media is against him. And who is doing this propaganda? APC. They have used the media to blacklist Article as if he's the devil himself. That is the truth. That is contested here. Have you looked at the circumstances that made Article to leave parties? Buhari that contested 3 times until Tinubu came to tell him that, look, you have been falling enough. Please stop falling. Come, let's do this thing together. Nobody talking about that too. 3 times Buhari contested. In 2011, he even tried and said he had left political activities and went back to his farm. Why did the Tinubu go and bring him out and say, come, the time is ripe now, come, you will make it now. And they joined together. Tell me anybody that will make it on his own without joining together to dislodge the Tinubu. Let the person come forward. Let the person come forward.
In all of these, I believe time, shall tell. But, it will be remaining in the labor way.
It can't be today. With the way it is that there's no time, because Tinubu started planning for his second term the day he entered office. And he's getting 30 years now. So he has been digging trenches. He's digging deep. And you said there is more time. Which time?
Okay, now, saying
the man has gone far.
Saying Obi should remain in Labour Party, the Julius Abure, faction, has said that Obi might be disqualified from seeking the party's presidential ticket in 2027 if he continues to associate himself with other political platforms. All right, Obi not guaranteed 2027 Labour Party ticket, so he should leave the ADC and come to Labour Party. Let's know he's somewhere before before he can be given the presidential ticket. That's what he's saying. That's what Aburi is saying.
It is because Obi did not take advantage of the political capital he had built in Labour Party. He did not take advantage of it. Remember, one of the reasons why Kenneth Okonkwo even disassociated with himself from Obi, he said he's not a strong, he don't have a strong character. He's not a strong leader. Is that not what he said? You built a party. You made that party. Why not consolidate on it? You allow riffraff, Arabambi, Apapa, and all works not to be talking and behaving anyhow. You didn't take advantage of that. Was why these people just went their separate ways. You would have consolidated on Labour Party and built it into a strong force. In fact, By the time you finish, people like Abure will not even have a mouth to talk. But you were too gentle with them. You were not taking advantage. Now, where are you? It can't be cheated. Where is Obi now? Where is Obi? Can you tell me?
ADC says Obi is not a card-carrying member of their party.
Oh.
It's a very dicey situation, Barrister, I must say. I mean,
he created it. I wish they had listened to me.
Left, right, center.
I wish they had listened to me. I keep telling you, these people, they think that they are more clever than God. When we say things, they will not listen. All the people that are telling Obi, where is Obi now? Which party will he go to now and gain victory? Can they tell us? They come with you today. As I talk to you today, the National Assembly is in Tinubu's pocket. The executive is in Tinubu's pocket. The judiciary, they are in Tinubu's pocket. The army and police is with him. The civil servant, INEC, is with Tinubu. The obstacle election that Tinubu conducted, what happened to it? He told you that he will give the door to APC. Did he not do it? He did not even say they will win. He said he will give it to them. Did he not succeed? Did any opposition oppose him? The local government election they did in Lagos State, did you not see the outcome? Where there was no voting, where there was no last check, they produced results. And the Soholu have inaugurated them. Did anybody say a word? These are tests of things to come in future. Nobody said anything. And I was telling these people, please pursue the black sheep in the daytime before nightfall. Because when nightfall, you will do nothing. You will do nothing.
But Barrister,
nobody listened to me now. They said I should not talk.
Barrister, look at it. A two-time member of the PDP, Presidential Campaign Council, Abdul Jabbar Rufai, has revealed that the party, that the PDP, is in active talks with Peter Obi to bring him back ahead of the 2027 general election, inviting Peter Obi back home to the PDP. Now without Atiku, without some other big names and all of that, and they are saying that in fact PDP remains the best option. According to Professor Jerry Garner, he said Obi under PDP will defeat any candidate in the north.
Okay. Now that the north, it's not enough to say it. It's not enough to say it. The north is telling you that they are adopting the ADC as a party to back in 2027. Is that not true? So, how will it pan out? Do you know the people that are saying whether they have been induced with money? I am telling you authoritatively, coming today, 70 to 80% of the people calling themselves obedient are people that are being sponsored by APC. They are not to read, because I've been asking them, if you are telling Obi to leave ADC, if they don't give you tickets, where did you say he should go to? That is the question I've been asking and nobody has answered me. Whenever you hear them, Obi, if they don't give you tickets in ADC, go away, go away. If you don't go away, we'll not support you. Where is he going to? You didn't tell us. Where will he go to? David said he go and look for one small party that have no structure, even in a state, that he should go there. They will support him with what? They come into you have 774 local government in Nigeria. Will Obi cover them in the next 2 years before the election? Please tell me. If you go to one small party that is unknown, will Obi cover all of them and establish his presence there? What is the guarantee that Tinubu will not buy up the party itself?
Okay.
Hey, God Almighty. Oh my God. No, the people don't understand what we are saying. Every couple Tinubu is going to spend is already guaranteed somewhere. The number of polling units in any local government has already been guaranteed. What will happen there is already certain.
People will tell you, Barrister.
It's not taking anything for granted.
People will tell you, some Nigerians will tell you that any party Peter Obi enters today becomes a big party automatically.
Yes. You see, I get time before not be proper to you. Who told you that Tinubu will allow what happened in 2023 in Lagos to happen again? Who told you? They just use this local government election to test their plan, to test what will happen. Did they not succeed? I have asked you, did they not succeed? With the military and police, where are you going? If they arrest you for treasonable felony, what will you do?
Okay.
No, tell me, what will you do? Have you seen this obedience protesting heavily against injustice? It can't be today. Have you seen this obedience making any protest, in fact, establishing their anger against what is going on under Tinubu? It's not enough to talk. Tinubu have his full soldiers, especially Lagos here. Why do you think Agberos in Lagos are alternative government? No, why do you think so? Even Sanwo-Olu cannot talk to Agberos in Lagos. Sanwo-Olu, he cannot talk to them. They are working for Tinubu big time.
Barrister, thank you. I have to let you go now. Let me hear from Nigerians at this time. Thank you so much.
It's okay, my brother.
All right.
It's time to take the next step toward your dreams. Admissions are now open for the October 2025 and January 2026 intakes at Lancaster University, Ghana. Get ready for a world-class education, global opportunities, and an unforgettable experience right from Ghana. For more information, contact us at +234 0701 708 9214 or email us at nigeria@lancaster.edu.gh. Apply today and begin your journey to success with Lancaster University, Ghana. Your future starts now.
Yes, 0700 903 903 903. That's the number to call. 0700 903 903 903. WhatsApp 081 717 56338. Move away from your radio set. Turn down the volume so we can hear each other. Just about 1 minute for everyone. Mind what you say on the national radio, okay? Thank you so much. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning, Kamejude.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, my name is Peter Omonse from Shomolu.
Good morning.
Now, Kamejude, somebody is telling me that Buhari spent 8 years, that Tinubu must stay in Asoro for 8 years and spend 8 years. When Buhari was 8 years in Asoro, was Nigeria like this? Within 2 years of Tinubu, have we seen where Nigeria had landed itself? We are talking about all the killings, and Tinubu must be in Asoro. Is Asoro his bed right? Even bed right, and they collect bed right from somebody. David Jacob collected bed right from Esau when Esau didn't know the value. Tinubu does not know the value of Nigeria, does not know the value of Asoro. He does not know the value of the life of Nigerians. He doesn't value the economy of Nigerians. He does not value education of Nigerians. He does not value the health of Nigerians. It's only the money of Nigerians. He's either to use Asoro. Asoro can be collected from him, and it should be collected from him. How can somebody come and tell me that? And you, the one that is saying that security has improved, has he been hearing of all these killings? Within one minute or 2 minutes of Tinubu's inauguration, you brought Nigeria down. My subsidy must go. And then 2 years plus, you cannot build Nigeria. People will be giving excuses. It's too early. It was not too early to destroy, and it is only too early to rebuild. I am begging Nigerians, please. This country is very good. God has blessed us so much. We have so much. We have to recover it from this APC and Tinubu and rebuild this country. I don't know what we can do to beg Nigerians and beg Peter Obi, beg Atiku, beg all these people that can come together. We can do that, please. Tinubu in 2023, finally. You know how many? Only 8 million votes. And they wasted 13 million votes that would have ousted him. I think we can do that this time around. We have known him now that he deceives us. We have known him now that he doesn't care for us. We have known him now that he's not particular about Nigeria, spending Nigeria money abroad for treatment, for everything. So this is enough reason for us to take this man out and tell him that he should leave Nigeria alone. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you so much. God bless you too. 0700 903 903 903. That's the number to call. 081 717 56338. on WhatsApp. Hello, good morning. Good morning to you.
Hello?
Good morning.
Morning, sir. My name is Robert.
All right.
Yesterday, the ADC said Obi is not a Kakare member of their party. Now, if Obi should abandon LP and join ADC, as Barista Darlington always say, is there any guarantee? Because I listened to article say interview. He said, when journalists asked him, "Sir, are you sure you are going to clean the ticket of it?" He said, "Have you failed in any ticket something before?" I watched that video. So my question is that what is the guarantee that Obi will be deputy to Atiku? Is there any written something that Atiku say, okay, you must be my deputy? And now, if he happens to be his deputy and the rule, what will be the fate of the votes in 2000? Which year that Atiku will finish his term? If at all he wins, what will be the fate of Atiku? Will that one automatically make Obi all this? So my own is that let Obi. If I thought let him find somewhere to peg his debt. Obi is an anointed person. God is following him. I don't allow my talk with honestly, I'm telling you.
Thank you so much.
Obi is every political party is afraid of Obi as we speak today. You understand? Let him try his own popularity.
Okay.
If he win, fine. If he does not win, fine.
Okay.
So that's my own suggestion.
Thank you. I love that. Thank you so much. Hello, good morning to you. Good morning here.
Good morning.
Good morning.
God bless you.
Amen.
My name is Ebere. I'm calling from Ebe.
Okay.
Lagos. Now, please, help me beg Barista Darlington to take it easy on P2B. I heard from him last time that before they came to announce the coalition, that Obi and Atiku left from Atiku's house. That means Atiku and Obi must have discussed before they came to announce for the coalition. And which whatever they discussed, they don't want to make public. And we know Obi is a very careful and meticulous man. Obi will not do things his analytics way. He will do it his own way. Let us take our time to condemn him in all aspects. You are advising him, you are condemning him. From what Tinubu has done, he has army, INEC, the whole local government, this thing. That means even ADC goes there, Tinubu has taken over everything already. So needless to do election now. That's what Danity is telling us. But what is analyzing to us, Tinubu has done in Nigeria now. And let him know that Lagos only is not the whole state in Nigeria.
Thank you.
Tinubu can have his Lagos.
Thank you.
What about other states in Nigeria?
Thank you so much.
Please, let him take it easy, please.
All right. Single day election is the way to go, except if we want to deceive ourselves. The Nigerian masses continue to suffer because our government major on the minor and minor on the major. That is why today the nurses are on strike and the president cannot call for emergency meeting to address their problems, because all government officials and politicians have the money to travel abroad for their medical treatment. Our attention. President Tinubu cannot tell Nigeria there is no money to pay the doctors and nurses. It is just lack of priority. He should remember there is God. Benjamin from Shogunle. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Nigeria.
Good morning.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, my name is Sunday. I'm calling from Badagry.
Okay.
Yeah. Please, let's just have patience for Obi. Obi is not a baby, and Obi is in this system. So please, that's your guess. They are not everything that was talking on air. So somebody called yesterday, said that he's come from Anambra, said that Obi cannot win an election. Let us leave all these things. They have their plans. Obi is not a baby. Please, let us not pollute our minds.
Okay.
Obi is the president is not by force. If Obi cannot, he can withdraw from the Obi has money, have everything. He just want to come and make Nigeria okay. But if Nigeria don't give that opportunity, let him leave them. So let us just leave Obi. He's not a baby. He's not somebody that you will be telling what to do. Please and please. Thank you and God bless.
Thank you so much. Good morning to everyone in the studio. Benue IDP protest over 1 billion naira donation. Please, why the protest? What was the money meant for? Is their home safe enough for them to go back to, or is the money meant to rent new apartment, or what? Are they going to spend the 1 billion naira in the camp, or is it for campaign? Is it only in Benue State we have IDP camp? Is it what people call governance by dishing out borrowed money? The group of people called rulers, do they think at all? The doctors, the nurses are on strike as we speak, so expect more deaths in the land. Wow, it's okay. Mayor from Ikotunegbe. All right. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. You move away from your radio set now. Come on. It's unfortunate and disheartening that the only thing that Mr. Bayo Onanuga is emphasizing and promoting on social media is one of the greatest achievements of President Tinubu's administration in the application of students' loan. It is not annoying that the same president went to another country and gave free scholarship to students of that country. Yet, the best the president can do for students in his own country is to roll out student loan. Permit me to ask, was it not the free education that was introduced by late Awolowo that the president and most political leaders enjoyed in the past? Why are they now making life unbearable for masses? God bless Nigeria. Thank you so much. Let's go here again. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
This is Fikan calling you from Mr. Kingdom.
Okay.
My text this morning is concerning the killing in the north. Okay. And it's so pathetic that we are losing so many lives every day here and there. I want everybody to understand that Nigeria belongs to all of us. And come 2027, Nigeria will decide what they want. Now, if Tinubu thinks that Nigeria is Lagos, that he will grab it and run, 2027 is going to be a ball game altogether. Let us understand. So when it comes to Obi, I know that Nigeria really want to be, but Darlington and co are saying Obi should go and deputize for Atiku, which is so wrong. Obi has the capacity, he has the intelligence, he has the power, he has every right to contest. Let him take his power and let us see if Tinubu will still remain in Asoro. It's so sad. Let us continue to play this game. Thank you.
Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Hello, good morning to you. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Kamejide, good morning.
Sorry about that, okay? So sorry about that. Hello, good morning.
Jude Kame.
Good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm doing great.
Jude. Barista Darlington is giving Nigeria the clue what is going to happen. What he's saying is this. Obi have crowd, he has supporters. Not that Obi cannot win election. If Obi contest election free and fair, Obi is going to win. Mm-hmm. But if he win, are they going to give him the result? The answer is no. But if he work with Atiku, there's no way these people, if the other chairman will ring and he will not know where to ring again. That's what he's saying. Let them team together, let them work together, so that we can be able to remove this power from this man. People are saying that even if Obi did not win, then let Obi continue. Let Tinubu continue. Then we are going to perish in 2027. This suffer that we are suffering now is going to be times 4. I'm telling you the truth. So let Nigeria know what they are saying. Know what they are doing. Don't say that Obi should go and contest a loan, this and that. Even if you win, they are not going to give. But if he and Atiku merge, they won. What are you talking? The pressure will be there. He must release the power. So that's what I want to say. So people, let them know what they are saying.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Nurses strike. Welcome to my country where strike remains the only language government after government understands. So sad. That young businessman, Ife Nacho Nyekwere, aka Fish Magnet, killed in Anambra is an unfortunate situation. Come back and invest. How can you go home to invest when one's home when one's home isn't safe? Morocco that petitions FIFA should please rest their nerves and energy. Their petition is mission impossible. Well, we are watching as the planet is listening. Comrade Abraham. Thank you so much, comrade. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Welcome.
Okay, this is Tina. I'm calling from Agopola Sue.
Okay.
So please, what I want to say, they are talking about Atiku and Obi. What I'm saying, let them leave Obi alone. Atiku, if the election, they might rig it. Okay, what happened last 2023 election? Was it not rigged? Did Atiku did anything? He didn't do anything. So they should allow Obi to do whatever he wants. Please,
okay.
That is my take this morning.
Thank you so much. Good morning, Ikamiji. The ADC can never give Peter Obi the presidential ticket because he comes from the southeast. Now, they gave an Hausa man the chairman and gave a Yoruba man the secretary. Still refused to give Obi the presidential ticket. Atiku just want to use him as a vice and win the election. ADC is a prank to the Igbos and Peter Obi in particular. This is DK from Iba. Greetings to you. Prince Ayotek is speaking here. ADC tell Obi to go back to Labour Party means they want Tinubu to continue. Let's wake up and call for electoral reform now, all right? So that what in Lagos local government election will not, what happened in local government Lagos election will not repeat itself. The amount of money spent on Super Falcons is much. At least part of it should have been used to alleviate people from poverty. Thank you so much, Prince Ayotek, for that message. And then, what's your name now? Gabriel from Ikorodu. In my opinion, people are hyping the crisis in PDP. For me, it's a solid platform for Mr. Peter Obi. If he made that, he made his mind. If he made that kind of impact in the last election with a party that is unknown, that have no structure and have no senators, no House of Rep or members, why won't he make greater impact with PDP that has deeply rooted structure? Bearing in mind that the Obedience has said that they are going with Peter Obi wherever he goes. The ruling party knows this. That is why they are jittery. Wike's influence in PDP has faded. By the way, it was Alhaji Atiku that drove Wike into all that he did. Those who defected from PDP are not up to 1 or 1,000 in number. So, how does that imply that PDP is finished, as most analysts, are making us to believe? A very valid point, my brother. A bag of rice in Alimosho, somebody sent an update. Let me give you now. A bag of rice in Alimosho area of Lagos State goes for 90k, 100k, and 120k. The same rice was sold for 60k and 80k respectively in the month of May 2025. And now, HROH BC Nwoko is saying that with the bad records of this present government and with a good electoral reform, a coalition can comfortably win 2027 election. Unseating this present government will be the best thing that will happen to Nigerians. And for the last fish seller, or the late fish seller, you should say, my condolences to his family, and I urge the police to do everything possible to fish out the killers and bring them to book. From HROH BC Nwoko. Thank you so much. What if Atiku takes the ticket and take Amechi as his running mate, seeing that Peter Obi has been made powerless after leaving Labour Party? Wow, everybody's confused. Hey, Nkem, the current okay, the Kami is what you want to say is fine. The current price of a bag of rice here in Abule Egba is 85k. Chinedu from Abule Egba is saying that. Is it Peter? It is Peter. It is better rather for Obi to build the political blocks with the North for him to get to power as a vice, to Atiku. But if he stands on his own, he will definitely fall. And I, Chinedu, will not waste my vote on him. To stand alone. Nick is saying, tell who now? Okay. Atiku has greatly been a spoiler, always trying to fish in troubled waters. Well, I always see his behavior as being put in that position by the North to cause problem in the South. The North has been, has never been sincere in the politics in Nigeria. Don't blame Atiku. He is acting the script to put Igbos out of the equation. Chinedu from Badagry. Okay. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Speak to us now. It's all right. Barista wants to push Obi against his will. He should leave Peter Obi alone because We know his language against Obi. ADC cannot fly without Peter Obi. Barrister must not put fear in our hearts. Things will unfold as time goes on. The same time I mentioned, yes. Chude, thank you. From Ayetoro. Okay. Barrister, I love the way you spoke sometimes and at times. And at the same time, you should be advising Atiku to step down for Obio because he is old for health purpose. Obi is younger than him. Arinze from Ajao Estate. Okay, good morning here.
Good morning, Captain.
Good morning to you.
My name is Fidel.
Can you speak up, please?
My name is Fidel.
All right, let's go. 1 minute.
I want to say what Darlington Agumo is saying. He is just saying that Tinubu has covered everything, so there will be no need for any election. And I want to tell him that it's very, very wrong. It's a wrong analysis. It's a very wrong analysis from a wrong corner. One thing is sure. If the North, by their so described, that is, the North take 2 terms, the South take 2 terms. If Atiku as a Northerner, when a Southerner like Tinubu is on seat, beat a Southerner, it's impossible. By all antecedents, Atiku have contested even against Tinubu. He knew if he thinks that he is a super way. If the election of 2023 really, Atiku did not go anywhere, neither Tinubu. But one thing is sure, allow Obi to contest and go his way.
All right.
Obi is a man that stands and win the race. Allow him. Don't put him under pressure.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So I want us to allow it to take time.
Thank you so much indeed. Thank you. Thank you for talking to us this morning. All right. Everyone, it's time to go. But before I go, just before I go, let me quickly say this. See, let's not confuse, the situation here. I am not sure Obi himself is sleeping. He knows exactly what he's doing. Okay? So let's just leave him to make his decision. Okay? We are all speculating. These guys up there, they know what's up. All right? Okay, before I go, the mother who gave birth to me is +1 today. My beautiful mama. Yeah. I want to say I love you so much. I love you and love you and love you so much. As your son, I celebrate you today and I say you are the best. Thank you for giving birth to me. Thank you for everything you've done for me. You've been there for me all along. Thank you, because I haven't came through you. I love you so much, Mama. And I'm saying happy birthday to you. My name is Jude. Ikami Jude. I love you all so much, and I will be back later in the day. But this time around, I think I want to talk to a doctor. Your health needs to be checked. You need to be told how to manage your health, everyone. Okay? So by 10:30, I will be back here and we'll talk. Okay? On social media, I am just Ikami Jude. IKAMIJUDEH. IKAMIJUDEH. I'm out of here. Good morning, Nigeria.